Hey everyone! Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial because I haven't done one in a couple of weeks, so I thought why not do one now for a back to school video, and I thought that I would do a middle school makeup tutorial. But this makeup look for some people might be too much, and I understand. This is probably the most any middle schooler should wear. So if you want your makeup to look a little more intense or a little more natural, it's just really up to you and you can change it a little. But this is the look that I came up with. So if you find this video helpful and you like the makeup look, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, you can check me out on my social media links, all linked down below. And that's about it, so I'm just going to get started with the tutorial. So most middle schoolers probably won't need any face makeup. I know I didn't, but I mean, do what you have to. So for me, I have to cover up my under eye circles because they're disgusting, honestly. So I'm using a brightening concealer for that, and then I'm using a different concealer to cover up my blemishes that I have. So if I do this, I don't have to use a foundation, which is great because foundation is just too much sometimes. So then I'm blending everything out with a brush except for my under eye concealer because I find that using a beauty blender to blend out my under eye concealer just works so much better than using a brush. Since I didn't use a foundation, I'm going to set my concealer with a pressed foundation powder, and that just adds extra coverage for me because my skin's been acting up. But if you don't need that extra coverage, I strongly suggest you use a translucent powder because that just sets things and doesn't add any coverage. But then I'm taking this really neutral pink blush color and applying that to my cheeks. I'm not going to use any bronzer because that's kind of unnecessary for middle schoolers. Moving on to eyes, I'm first priming my eyelids with an eyelid primer to make sure that my eyeshadow does not crease. Then I'm taking a beige colored cream eyeshadow and putting that all over my lid as a base. Then I'm taking a shimmery taupe eyeshadow and placing that into my crease and my outer corner and blending that in. And honestly, you can just leave the eye look like this. It's what I would suggest most middle schoolers to do. However, if you're like me and prefer a little darker look on the eyes, I am taking a dark brown, medium dark brown color and placing that just a little bit onto the outer corner just to darken the look up. Then I'm taking a black pencil eyeliner and tightlining my upper lash line, and this just makes the look so much more natural rather than actually applying eyeliner. So if you're scared to tightline, that's okay. You can just take the eyeliner and smudge a little bit onto the outer corner, and that just makes a world of a difference. Then of course, curl your eyelashes and apply mascara. Make sure it's waterproof, otherwise your curls will not stay, and if your eyelashes are sticking straight out, it just looks weird.
Hunt the hounds, and it's all over now. Before it has begun, we've already won. We are wild. We are like young volcanoes. We are wild. Americana.
If you're in middle school, you do not need to fill in your eyebrows. I promise you, no one will care. It'll just look like you're trying too hard. I'm filling in my eyebrows just for the sake of being on camera because my eyebrows are just non-existent and it just looks weird if I don't fill them in. For lips, I really suggest a light pink lip gloss because it just makes you look really innocent and cute, and it does not look like you're trying too hard at all with your makeup.